This is the manual video for the heat treatment model ice cream machine. To ensure adequate airflow for optimal machine operation, allow a minimum clearance of 20 centimeters on both sides and 30 centimeters above the machine, and avoid blocking the ventilation openings at the bottom. Verify the model's voltage and frequency specifications. Ensure connection to a panel equipped with the appropriate circuit breaker. The power supply must be capable of providing at least 5 times the rated current at startup. After connecting the water supply, check carefully for leaks. To prevent water supply problems, install a shut-off valve in the water supply line. Included parts may vary depending on product specifications. Slide the sleeve and O-rings into the grooves on the piston and lubricate it. Then insert the piston into the dasher cover from the top until it reaches the bottom. Install the adjustable draw lever. Slide the fork over the bar in the slot of the piston. Secure it with the pivot pin. Slide the O-ring on the dasher cover, then slide the dasher cover front bearing. Place the scraper blades on the dasher. Slide the O-rings into the grooves. Then lubricate the carburetor. Slide the dasher assembly and dasher cover assembly into the freezing cylinder, then tighten the 4 bolts in a diagonal pattern, 2 at a time. The air pump model injects additional air into the ice cream mix, producing a softer and richer texture. Assemble the gear pump by aligning it with the groove and secure it using the pump pin assembly. Pour the mix into the mix hopper. Assemble the pump out pipe and secure it with the holder pump pipe. Raise the air vent cap from the dasher cover to release the internal pressure. Failure to release the pressure before removing the pump out pipe may cause mix to spray out. Remove the holder pump pipe. Then remove the pump out pipe. Remove the pump pin assembly. Then rotate and pull out the gear pump. Remove the pump pipe holder top from the pump out pipe, plastic end cap, then remove the O-rings. Remove the pump inlet pipe. Then remove the pump spring and pump valve. Loosen the bolts and pull out the gear pump cover. Then remove the gears and the O-rings. Secure the gears in the gear pump, install the O-ring, then assemble the gear pump cover and tighten the bolts. Assemble the pump valve and pump spring. Slide the O-ring on the pump inlet pipe and lubricate it, then install the pump inlet pipe into the gear pump. Slide the O-rings on the pump out pipe and lubricate it. Then insert plastic end cap and pump pipe holder top. Prepare ice cream mix. Reusing mix left over from the initial fill may cause product quality or food safety issues. Use any remaining mix only when replenishing and blend it gradually with fresh mix. Open the mix hopper cover. Pour the mix into the mix hopper until the level rises above the mix level sensor. Insert the carburetor and close the hole. Then install the impeller. Dispense a small amount of mix. Close the mix hopper cover, then press the auto key. Wait until the ice cream freezes. Once ice cream freezing is complete, open the carburetor hole. Position the carburetor plug so that the solid side covers the hole. Position the carburetor plug so that the open side is aligned with the port. When demand is high, the mix feed rate may be insufficient, resulting in a low mix condition in the cylinder. Adjust the carburetor plug to the larger hole to maintain proper mix supply. The upper protrusion and lower hole of the carburetor are aligned in the same position. The draw rate of the ice cream can be adjusted by turning the adjusting screw located at the bottom of the draw lever. Turning the adjusting screw counterclockwise increases the draw rate. Turning the adjusting screw clockwise decreases the draw rate. Secure the adjusting screw position with a lock nut to maintain a constant draw rate. Perform the cleaning procedure with the power on. Press the defrost key to melt the ice cream. Allow approximately 10 minutes for the defrost process to melt the ice cream. Open the mix hopper cover, then remove the carburetor and the impeller. Press the wash key and pull down the draw lever to dispense, mix through the door spout, then stop the machine. Repeat the procedure 2 to 3 times until the water runs clear. Using warm water will clean more thoroughly and speed up the process. When all water has been drained while in the wash mode, press the stop key to halt operation. Then clean the inside of the mix hopper, around the mix level sensor, and the mix inlet using a clean cloth and brush. Pour water into the mix hopper, then press the wash and defrost keys simultaneously to start the water heating cycle. The water heating cycle raises the temperature to approximately 65 degrees Celsius, holds it for about 30 minutes, and then stops automatically. Press the wash key and pull down the draw lever to dispense all of the water, then press the stop key. Loosen the 4 bolts in a diagonal pattern, 2 at a time. Remove all internal operating parts, then clean the inside of the freezing cylinder using brushes. After the dasher cover is removed, a 3-minute delay must elapse for the cleaning cycle to be recognized as success. Remove the scraper blades from the dasher. Remove the O-ring and the dasher cover front bearing from the dasher cover. Remove the pivot pin, the draw lever, and the piston from the dasher cover. Remove the O-rings and sleeve from the grooves on the piston using the O-ring remover. Remove the O-rings from the grooves on the carburetor using the O-ring remover. After disassembly, clean all parts thoroughly using an approved cleaning solution. Remove the air filter from the bottom, wash it with water, allow it to dry completely, and reinstall it. The pasteurized models are factory set for automatic pasteurizing, which runs each day at 4 a.m. Before leaving for the day, close the carburetor hole and set the machine to standby mode. This video demonstrates the manual pasteurizing procedure. Use it whenever manual pasteurizing is needed, in addition to the automatic cycle. Close the carburetor hole inside the mix hopper. Press the Pasteurize key. During the pasteurizing cycle, the Pasteurize key remains illuminated. During the cooling phase, the Pasteurize key remains illuminated and the standby indicator flashes. When the pasteurizing cycle is complete, the machine returns to standby mode. When the pasteurizing cycle is complete, dispense a small amount of mix, then press the auto key. After ice cream freezing is complete, open the carburetor hole. Except for a few functions, most keys are enabled only when the machine is stopped. If a specific key does not respond, press the stop key to halt operation, then press the desired key. Mix low. When the mix supply is low, the mix low indicator flashes. When the mix hopper is empty, the mix low indicator remains illuminated. Auto. Used when making ice cream. Defrost. Used to defrost the ice cream. Standby. Used to refrigerate the ice cream. Wash. Used when cleaning the freezer. Boiling. Press the wash and defrost keys simultaneously to activate the water heating cycle. Regeneration. Used to defrost the ice cream or to remake the product after extended idle periods. Pasteurize. Used to pasteurize the product. Press the Set key briefly to display the current temperature. Each press of the INC key cycles through the settings. Temperature displays current temperature. Version displays the software version of the PCB installed in the machine. Power displays the supply voltage, frequency, and amperage to the machine. No-load AMP. No-load amperage of the dasher motor. Current time. The system date and time of the machine. Press and hold the Select key to display the record review mode. Use the DEC and INC keys to browse the stored records. Heat success. Completed pasteurization record. Heat failure. Incomplete pasteurization record. Washing success. Completed wash record. Washing failure. Incomplete wash record. Error. Error record. Model changed. Model change record. Power off. Power off record. Stop time. Shutdown record. Press and hold the Set key to display setting 3. When the setting flashes, use the INC DEC keys to adjust the value. Press the Set key again to advance to the next setting. 3-1. Soft Serve Ice Cream Level Adjustment. 3-4. Mix Hopper Refrigeration Temperature Adjustment. 3-5. Voice Prompt on Offsetting and Volume Adjustment. 3-6. System Date Time Adjustment. 3-11. System Reset. Press and hold the Set key to save the change and return to the main screen. The ice cream may lose consistency for various reasons. Follow the recommended procedure to correct the condition. When reusing mix, combine the remaining mix with fresh mix before use. When drawing large amounts of product, wait until the ice cream freezing level reaches 90% before drawing. If mix is overfilled without the carburetor, insert the carburetor and resume freezing. If no product has been dispensed for more than 2 hours after freezing, for models 271 and 273, draw 2 to 3 servings and resume ice cream freezing. For models 161 and 163, draw 1 to 2 servings and resume ice cream freezing. If the mix formulation changes and the current settings do not match, Adjust the settings to match the new mix. When the loss of consistency condition is corrected, the machine will produce properly formed ice cream. The ice cream may overfreeze for various reasons. If the carburetor hole is blocked, mix cannot enter the freezing cylinder, resulting in overfreezing. Ensure the carburetor hole is not blocked. If no product is dispensed for a long time, loss of consistency and overfreezing may occur. If the ice cream is overfrozen, unusual noise may occur, or error code ER07 may appear. Take the following corrective actions. Remove the carburetor. Turn the power off, then on. Press defrost key to defrost product. When defrost is complete, press the wash key and run for about 30 seconds. Insert the carburetor and dispense a small amount of mix. Press the stop key, then press the auto key to begin freezing. Wait until product is ready to dispense. After the ice cream has frozen, open the carburetor hole. Once overfreezing condition is corrected, the machine will produce normal ice cream. Loss of consistency and overfreezing may occur for various reasons. If the condition is not corrected by these procedures, contact your service agency for further assistance. When the machine is operated for the first time, you may hear a gentle knocking or clicking sound. This simply indicates the scraper blades are contacting the freezing cylinder wall and is perfectly normal. Here are the actions to take when an error code occurs. Here are the actions to take when a warning message appears.